going on, guys? Starting to scroll out 2001 here, bringing you another Minecraft Cobblemon video for you guys today. And today, since I finally have all of the ingredients needed to make my poke cakes, I am going to be building a place that I can make those poke cakes. I'm going to be building a poke cake bakery. So let's get straight into it and see how it goes. Alright, so this is where we are going to be building it. Now, this space has been empty for quite some time, and this build is small enough that I could actually fit here. Now, I will have the original builder's links in the description so you guys can go and check him out, because I did do a lot of things differently to him, right? But yeah, let's get into it with the first step. So for the first step, we are going to take any building block that you like. For me, I went with polished andesite. You're gonna place one block and then a door, and then you're going to go across by 4, right? And then you're going to come here and you're going to go across by 4 again, and on the back side you're going to go across by 6, and then on the other side is just to link it up by going across by 4, and that is going to be it for the foundation. Now, in terms of the floor, you will be destroying the original flooring, and you will want to replace it with some smooth stone. This is going to be our floor for the inside of the bakery. Alright, and this is pretty much going to be it for the first step and for the foundation. Alright, so on to the next step. Alright, so for the next part of this build, we're going to deal with the front wall. Now, I do need some glass. Alright, we're going to build up the first block by 2, put a glass block on top of the door, put some more blocks there, some more glass, and then we're going to fill it in just like that. Alright, now that is going to be the front wall. Now we have some decorating to do. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to put a hanging sign down, and we are going to name it the Poke Snack. Actually, hold on, wait, let me put this, yeah, Poke Snack, and then down here we're going to put bakery. And there we go. Alright, so I did make some changes to the sign, and as you can see here, I did center the words a little bit better, and I also gave it the cyan coloration using the glow squid, and I think it looks really good. I think the color of the words fits the aesthetic of the building very much, and the words are now on both sides as well. So that is absolutely wonderful. Alright, so for this, we are going to place down 2 trapdoors right there, and 1 right there. And then we're going to make a little table, and oop, that one is placed the wrong way. Alright, let's fix that, and we're going to put that there. Now, the original builder had 2 vanilla Minecraft cakes on this little pedestal right here, but I do not want to use the vanilla cakes from vanilla Minecraft, so I'm gonna see what else I can use. But for now, this table is going to stay bland and like empty. Alright, well, I got a little bit lucky there, because in between cuts, a master ball, loot ball spawned in right there. So now I got myself a master loot ball, and I'm going to use it as the decoration for this little place right here. We're gonna try and place it as straight as possible, and there we go. Right, now we will see what can be done about the other side. Okay, so moving on to the right wall of the build. For now, all you're gonna do is just fill in the wall. That's pretty much all you're going to do. Simple step. We can move on to the next. Okay, so moving on to the back wall now, you're just going to do the same thing with the glass, following what is on the opposite wall, and then you're just going to fill the rest of it in with your building blocks. Alright, and that is going to be pretty much it. After that, we could just come over to this side. We're actually going to put a window on this side of the wall. And yeah, just fill it in with our building blocks. And that's going to be it for the actual walls done. Alright, so now it is time to deal with the roof. You're going to start off by placing a wood plank here. You can use any wood type you want. I'm using spruce. Alright, you're going to extend those two planks out, and then you're going to use your slabs. Put one there, and you're going to connect them together just as I am doing right here. And that is going to be it for that. Now we can go on ahead and actually extend this out by one slab on both sides. And then we're going to do the exact same thing over on this side. Alright, so just copying what you did over on the opposite side, just connecting up the slabs here once again, and then extending the slabs out on both sides. Alright, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, we can just connect up all of the slabs and all of the planks to either side. There we go. Alright, we connect up the slabs over here. We connect the planks on this side as well. And then we can go on ahead and connect up these slabs. And finally, we will connect these two planks, which are actually meant to be two slabs, but it doesn't matter. Two slabs makes one plank. So, right, and that is going to be the first part of the roof. We are not quite done, so we shall move on to the next part of the roof. Okay, so continuing with the roof, we are going to extend this level out by one. We are also going to extend this level out, and then we are going to extend the roof out on the sides right here as well. And that is going to be that for that particular side. We are going to do the exact same thing on the other side, just like this, following the exact same way that we did it before. And there we go. That is the roof done and dusted. It looks really good. On to the next step. Okay, so we have another little minor detail to the roof that I forgot to add. So we're actually going to use the same blocks that we were building the entirety of the walls in, and as well as a hopper for the chimney. This looks really, really good. Now the roof is fully done. Alright, so now that the house itself is complete, I'm going to focus now on all of the smaller details. For this part of this table, I'm just going to put a flower pot with a blue rose. Alright, and that is going to be the front side done completely. Now, the original builder for the other sides, he did something completely different to what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make this look a lot nicer with a lot nicer decoration. So for this side, I'm going to put two as flowering azalea leaves trees down. Alright, and on the back side, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but instead of using the azalea trees, I am instead going to take a look and see what else I can find. But for now, let us put some more azalea trees over on this side, and yeah, some more flowering azalea. Alright, but now for this side, let's see what I can find. I'm thinking I want to use some kind of flower. And honestly, I'm thinking I kind of just want to do the what you call it, the torch flowers. I really like those torch flowers. I have these flowers over by my throne as well, and they look really, really nice. So that's it there for the back. Alright, and we already done with the other side as well. So that is going to be all of the decorations for the outside, fully complete. And I must say, this build looks really, really good. However, we still have the interior to deal with, so we will deal with that shortly in the next step. Alright, so before we can get into the main interior of the building, we need to craft the items that are needed for what this building was made for, and that is pokey cakes. Now, in order to make pokey cakes, we need a campfire pot, which obviously means we need a campfire, which I just crafted. And for my campfire pot, I'm going to go with the blue campfire pot, which only takes copper and 2 blue apricorns. Alright, so now we are going to set this up on the inside of the interior, and I'm just going to put it down right there, and on goes the pot. Alright, so now you can see here, this is the crafting area where all of the ingredients for the cakes will go. Right here is where all of the baked ingredients will go, and then you just press this button, the lid will close, and the pokey cakes will cook. Alright, so pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory here. Now I'm gonna see what else I can do with this interior, and I'll come and show you guys once it is done. Alright, so for the first part of the interior, I'm gonna start this off with some stripped apricot logs, just like that. Alright, and then we are going to go on ahead and place down a cake, which will be replaced by a pokey cake at some point. Then placed on a flower pot, tripwire hook right there, followed by a brewing stand and a lever on top of that. And that is going to be it for that first part of the interior, so let's move on. Alright, so for this next step, you can use regular iron blocks. However, I have a mod that gives me access to iron brick blocks, so I'm gonna use those instead to make this look a little bit nicer. Alright, and after that, I actually forgot to give myself item frames, so yeah, I need item frames. Alright, and you're just going to put them 1, 2, 3. Alright, and after that, you're gonna place another bit of apricot stripped wood here, and then you're going to place the 3 items there. So let me get those. Okay, so the items that I am going to be placing here are a bit different to what the original builder placed. I am placing the ingredients that are needed to make the pokey cakes, which is Vivitroc, hearty grains, honey bottles, and on top of these item frames we are going to put a milk bucket as well as the moo moo milk item, because you could use either or. Alright, now in terms of these item frames, I do want to make them face the correct direction, so yeah, we're just gonna spin them around a few times and make sure they are facing towards us. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for the, well, this part of the interior. Yeah, I need to get the other bits and pieces to finish this interior, so I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so to finish this section, we're just going to go on ahead and take some glass panes and put them on top of the logs, and then we're going to use a trapdoor there. And I have a mod that gives me access to a bunch of different carpet styles depending on the colors, and I'm going to use orange carpet right in front there, and that is going to pretty much be it for this area. In terms of the roof, all you want to do is just make a circle around it, just to make it look a little cleaner, a little nicer, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is. And to fully complete the interior, we are just going to add a little bit of greenery, a little bit of happiness to the build, and we are going to put not a flowering azalea, but a regular azalea tree in the corner. Give it a little bit of greenery life. Alright, that's gonna be it for the interior. It's done. Alright, so now we can get into making our very first Pokey snack. This is the item that you use to spawn Pokemon in multiple different ways, whether it be to boost your shiny odds, boosting your chance of getting a specific type, boosting your chances of getting Pokemon with specific IVs. Anything is possible depending on the type of base that you use. Now, I personally like to use the enchanted golden apples, which is why I got the gold farm because I have a mod that allows me to actually craft the enchanted apples. And as you can see, a poke cake using 3 enchanted golden apples gives me reduced bite time by 100%, boost the rarity bucket by plus 30 tiers, which is insane, and 28 times the shiny chance. This not only means that I'll be able to spawn in a bunch of legendaries constantly, but I would also be able to knock out those legendaries in order to get my chain up, to then make it a lot easier to get the shiny legendaries. I have already gotten my shiny mulchers, as you guys know, using this method, and I have also managed to catch myself something else that you guys have not seen yet, but I will show you guys it momentarily. Alright, so we are now inside of my box, and like I said before, you guys already know that I caught a shiny mulchers using this method off camera, but I have also managed to catch myself a shiny Articuno off camera when I wasn't even trying to, because I wanted to hunt Articuno on camera. So we're gonna have to leave the shiny hunt up to Zapdos. So whenever I decide to make a PvP Zapdos, I will be shiny hunting for it on camera. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to stream because my Minecraft setup doesn't allow me to stream. So yeah, we'll just be doing that hunt in a normal video. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video here for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on notifications so you do not miss any future videos or live streams. Click the link in the description to take you straight to all of my individual social links. Let me know what you guys think of my Poke Snack Bakery down in the comments. My name is Sir_2001 and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. And as always, have a great one. See you all later. Goodbye.